Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. And today I'm going to share to you eight of the lessons that I just learned as of yesterday with after the double mint event. And as you know by now that a lot of things had happened, especially with the token price after this event. And not only that, there are some other issues that came out as well from that event. And I guess these lessons is not only applicable with what had happened yesterday, but as well in the past that we can apply in the future. So if I were you, especially those who hasn't started yet, take down notes, pay attention. It's very important that you learn this beforehand and you don't need to experience them yourselves. Now, if you're already into the project, I guess you can agree with me, or if I miss something, please let me know. I just want to personally share to you what I had learned so far, and hopefully it will help us all improve in our journey into step N. But as usual, this involves money, so I always need to make a quick disclaimer that anything that you hear from me is not a financial advice. Always do your own research, and this video is for educational purposes only. So let's proceed with lesson number one. With what had happened last night, I realized that I need to adjust my strategy. So as you know, there's a lot of strategies that you can implement in this project. Initially, when I was new, I just want to ROI. I just want to buy one shoes. But eventually, I noticed that you can make profit by minting or producing shoes. So I went into the 0-1 mint flip strategy. So if you don't know what's that strategy, please refer to my other videos. I allocated one video just for that because it's a really good strategy. Now, after last night's event with the double minting event, I realized I think I need to go to 9 shoes. As you know, 9 shoes gives you what? 9 energy. For two reasons. One is I want to have more energy so I can exercise more. So that will give me 45 minutes of walking. Second is like what had happened last night. Can you imagine if I have 9 shoes in my account and there's a double mint? I could have minted all the other 4, and I could have what produced 4 times. I could have 8 shoes by now at a really decent price. So yes, I'm pretty sure there will be other events in the future similar to this. So now I'm adjusting my strategy and I want now to have 9 shoes. Not only that, I may be using, while waiting for those events, I may be using some of those shoes to give to my partner or to my nephew who are also keen to join me in this project. So that's just one example of how you can adjust your strategy. Lesson number 2. I guess this is the most commonly issues that had happened not only last night, but it's been ongoing, mainly because the project is growing, the user base is growing. So the network cannot cope, the app cannot cope. And as you know, in the Discord server of Stepn, Gilgamesh made a few announcements about this network congestion. So what happens with network congestion? You had missing tokens when you swap tokens, when you move your tokens from inventory to spending, or vice versa, or also most of the time from Binance to Stepn. You know, when you bring in tokens or you bring out tokens, a lot of your tokens gone missing. Even in the comment section of our channel, I see a lot. Not only that, even Discord, it's almost one of the top, if not the second most issues that's being done each time there's events like this or there's maintenance. So if I were you, what I've learned is do not do transaction each time there's a major announcement. Like for example, last night they said at 12:30 a.m. my time, the double mint will happen. So everyone was like, what? Keep transferring tokens. So can you imagine thousands of people doing it at the same time? It's no surprise that there will be network congestion. So now what will you do? Just keep waiting. That's what they've been announcing. Try log off, refresh, restart your phone. If it's still not working, click that feedback button in the app, and obviously thousands are being reported every day. So you just wait. That's all you can do now. Just wait. And then again, yes, do not transact during these crucial times that you know that everyone else is doing this, no matter what you need to do. Otherwise, you will not sleep. You cannot sleep because your token is not there, especially if you move, I don't know, 100 Solana. Obviously, you cannot have peace of mind. So for those future users, please take note and learn from this. Lesson number 3, patience. Patience. I'm glad that I hold on to my minting. As you know, I'm doing that 0-1 mint flip strategy, and every 48 hours I mint and sell, and I do that repeatedly until I hit my goal of getting uncommon. Luckily, I hold my minting yesterday because I'm thinking the GST is too high. I'm pretty sure something will happen soon, and I was right, but I didn't expect that it will be drastically done by this. And also, can you imagine, as I mentioned before, can you imagine if you have 15 shoes in your inventory, and there's a minting event and you have tokens available? Can you imagine you took advantage of that event last night and you can have easily doubled up your inventory at a very minimal cost, right? So patience is a virtue. Not only that, even those who waited a bit for the price of shoes that went down. So yes, this is now the time, because obviously this minting event, they want to lower the cost of shoes because it had gone really high in this past few days. That's why they dramatically address this issue by converting all the minting from GST to pure GMT. And unfortunately, that affected the price of the GST as well. But patience paid off. Lesson number 4, you need to trade wisely. This one is a bit hard because obviously no one knows when a token price go up or go down, or until when it keeps going up, until when it keeps going down. And the basic rule of trading is you buy when the tokens is low or during bear market, and you sell when it is high. So you sell when it's all-time high. And same thing on the other hand, do not buy when it is high and do not sell when it is low. So in terms of the GST, as we know, it had hit all-time high. So you could have sold before the event. And same with the GMT, when it was very low, you should have keep buying until it will again keep going up. So again, at this part, it's really hard. It's really hard. You need to have technical analysis for you to do this wisely. The other video that I did is when the price of GST is high, you can either convert that into USDT to lock the price, and then when the GST goes down, you can convert it back so you can get more GST. So you can also apply that to GMT. Just be very careful. Again, this one is really hard to master. Even the long time traders still get this wrong at some point in time. So yes, please trade wisely. Number 5, prepare tokens. Well, what do I mean prepare tokens? Good example is for me. I know that I'll be minting yesterday. So what I did is I already set aside the 120 GMT, because that was the burning amount before the event. And then I also bought 80 GST during that time. And again, unfortunately, the GST is high during that time, but I had no choice because in my mind, I don't want when I'm about to mint that there's congestion and my tokens cannot like I already transferred it to my spending, so I'm very much ready to mint whenever I want. So that's what I mean with tokens, because like last night, right? Very good example what happened last night. So many people have the shoes to mint, ready for minting, but they cannot mint because why? They cannot transfer from the wallet to the spending. They cannot put GMT, or they cannot trade convert their USDT to GMT, and then from GMT wallet going to spending. They got stuck. So eventually they cannot mint, right? Those who wants to buy shoes, they have I don't know, money in Binance or tokens in Binance, but they cannot move their Solana token into the app because it's all congested. So even if they found the right shoes at the right price, they cannot do it. So what I suggest is if say you're a buyer and you're just waiting for the right shoes to arrive at the right price that you have according to your budget, just make sure to put your SOL in your spending wallet early on. If you're minting, say, make sure to put your GMT and GST into your tokens, into your spending wallet accordingly, so you can mint anytime, right? Obviously, there's repercussions for that, meaning to say, well, whatever is the price of GMT and GST during that time, then so be it. So it's either the risk of getting your token stuck when you needed it, or buying at the current price and ready when you're about to do the transaction. So that's what I mean with prepare tokens. So let's say, for example, I want to buy soon because my very first shoes is already sold. So I want to upgrade. That's a Walker level 13 shoes. That's my very first shoes. I think I want to upgrade into trainer. So what I did is I leave my Solana in the spending wallet, so that when I get a trainer at a price that I can afford, I'm ready. All right, because as you know, shoes come and go, so you need to be very quick and ready when the time comes. So that's what I mean with prepare tokens. Number 6 lesson is stick to your goal. Maybe many of us were depressed because either we missed the double mint event, or our tokens got stuck and we were not able to buy or to do whatever transaction. Still stick to your goal. Like a good example is some people regret and become sad because they bought at a higher price for a shoes. They're like thinking, I could have waited a bit. Obviously, you cannot do anything anymore because you already have the shoes, you already bought the shoes. Just stick to your goal of ROI. You know, at some point in time, yes, you miss the price difference, but if you stick to your goal and you keep walking every single day as you need to, you will eventually ROI, right? So don't cry on the overspilled milk, as they say. Like, it already happened. It's all out of our control. It was unannounced. So all of us are affected in one way or the other. So what you can do now is just stick to your goal. If you have the luxury to adjust, just like me, I will slowly do 9 shoes slowly, then that's also all right. But if you have stick, so for example, if you want to have 3 shoes, then go for it. Just stick to your goal and don't get side swayed, and don't get envious with all these postings of those who got uncommon or twin shoes. You know, just stick to your goal, and that way that will help you as well to focus and achieve your goal in this game. Lesson number 7. As you know, I've created one entire video about FOMO, or fear of missing out. So last night, if you missed the double mint event, it's still ongoing now. I'm pretty sure in the future there will be other events. And I know aside from double mint, they will be releasing a lot of really good events in the future. So do not fear of missing out. Same thing with the shoes. If you cannot afford, do not fear of missing out. Check that video. I talked a lot about do not fear of missing out, and I was right. Just spot on yesterday when I released this video, because if you fear out the previous day, you could have bought shoes at a very high price, but now have a look what happened. See, if you didn't fear of missing out, this is the best time to buy for you, because it obviously shoes prices are low. So again, please check the video. It's really good. And the last but not the least, please do not FUD. So what's FUD in cryptocurrency world? It stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Do not guys, please avoid making rants, going to social media, complain. And I know you are affected just like me at some point or another. You could have severe or worse than me, but I've been here in the past. I've been with Axie Infinity. I've been with Pegaxi, and as we know, the history of these games, they slided really bad, but I never ever created FUD, although in my mind, I was so negative at many points in time. But again, I just want to incorporate positivity and healthy trading, and I still believe in this project. Again, if you believe in this project, you know that it will recover eventually, you know, those tokens and obviously the fitness part. So that's why I still believe in this project, and I will never ever FUD or share it to other people. So conclusion, it will now depend on you if you will implement all these lessons that I have experienced myself and have seen it from other people. You are lucky if you never encountered any of these issues. Just learn from this. The best experience, the best teacher now is not experience, but learning from other people's mistakes. So I hope I've somehow imparted some lessons that you can implement in yourself in the future, and hopefully you don't need to undergo on all those things. So to end the show, guys, if you're liking so far what you've seen in my channel, please don't forget to hit that like button and let me know on the comment section what you think so far with this project. Do we have a future with this project? Do we still keep going on with this project? Do you still want to be in this project? And also, please check my other videos. For those who are still searching for those activation codes, I randomly post and reply on comment section. So yes, good luck on those who still are about to join this project. Please share this video as well. Until next time, guys, let's go and walk.